wanna stop crime. Feel safe when you're home, feel safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime, watch game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N, this is Crime Watch, and we are back top of the evening to you. I hope you had a wonderful holiday yesterday, Republic Day. I hope you all relaxed and maybe you had drinks. You know, just Trinidad culture, Caribbean culture. When we get a holiday, you relax, you make a cook, you breeze out, you clean up, you paint. You know, you find something to do. So I hope you're well rested and you're back. You're back to look at me. Ain't nothing better. All those of you who are locked on all over the world, especially good evening to all those of you. Now, I have some good news to tell you. Really, really good news. And it's very inspiring and it can motivate you. And I would like for it to motivate you. You know, ladies and gentlemen, but before we go on, it's very, very sad. Today there was a home invasion. Nobody knows about this home invasion. Nobody in Trinidad knows about it. But I was asked by family members to come. Go to this street in El Socorro, Ward Lane in El Socorro. Ward Lane in El Socorro. That's the road that is adjacent to the mosque in El Socorro. Opposite the mosque. And a 76-year-old woman was at her house today, 11 o'clock, cooking food. Hot sun, preparing lunch. For herself, maybe she wanted the children to pass. A nice, very quiet lady. And today that woman was beaten badly in her home around 11 o'clock. I know what she said to me, Ian. She said, Ian, I have been living here almost 30 years and I never imagined this would have happened to me. She said, but you know what? In July month, I walk on the road and I get robbed. Two guys grabbed my purse. And she said, after that, I never ventured outside. And when they grabbed her purse, they were upset with her because she did not have any money. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Do not be fooled. As my good friend Gachu Singh used to say, not every mutual fund is the same. Believe what I tell you here. We have a problem, a serious problem with home invasion. These criminals are still roaming. And we need to see more. And that's why I tell you that every day we pass information to get them locked up. Every day we pass information. There are so many things that we deal with on a daily basis that I don't really put on the show. And some of you think that if it is not on the show, then I.A.N is doing nothing. Do you ever believe that? I am working harder than you. As I mentioned to someone, they asked me, how much sleep do you get? 5 to 6 hours every day. Yeah, 5 to 6 hours or less. 5 to 6 hours or less, and look at me and look how I look. Look how I look, like fine wine. As I age, I look better. So, I need to tell you that. And also, remember the guy that died in Sunshine Snacks? So many things happened with this 12-year-old. That this guy, when he died in the forklift, I just want people to know. I can imagine what his mother is going through. I can imagine what his wife is going through. They have a child together. I could just imagine. And you could say what, huh? You could say what? Let me tell you something. And this happened to the best of families out there. That when a husband dies, family turns on you. When their son dies, they will turn on the. It's something that normally happens. It's just it comes with it. It comes with it. Now I'm not talking about the Sunshine Snacks story, but just in general. And that is why men out there, You need to get your house in order and make sure you have your family in a secure place, that in the event that you should leave this earth, that nobody could throw them out, that nobody could tell them they have to move, that nobody could take things from them. Get your house in order, because I can tell you one thing, every day I see it, every day. And that's when a father dies in a house. But when there is no mother now, there's fighting among these siblings, brother and sister fighting, other uncles coming to take what you have. So you have to get yourself in a gear. You have to make sure and get yourself, all this flams thing and thing. At any time, we can leave this earth, you know. I be a killer, Jai be a killer. You come here, you come with nothing, you leave with nothing. And it is very, very serious. People have to put their house in a gear, put their house in motion. And you see me? Let me tell you something. I never believe building no house on no land that no in-law give me, or vice versa. Because partner, when things happen, you have to leave everything and go. And I hope good sense prevail, even with the guy who died with the forklift. Because I heard that there was a bacchanal. Somebody tell me there was a bacchanal done by forensic regarding his body. But at the end of the day, let me tell you, I know the mother is nice. Everybody is nice. But the next of kin is his wife. The next of kin is his wife. His common law wife. That's the next of kin. The child is next of kin, whatever, but now at the end of the day. So I heard that there was a bacchanal by forensic. Well, lawyers have to, I don't understand why lawyers have to get involved. She lived with the man, that is her man. That is her husband. They have a child together, and wherever they're renting in front of the back or whatever, because persons from the area is giving me, but I don't want to really jump the gun, but I'm just telling you, I can remember a young man was gunned down a day. And when I went home, the people say, boy, Mr. Allen, the man now have a little newborn. The mother-in-law crying here, the father-in-law crying, this daughter-in-law right here, and the little boy is about maybe 8 or 9 months. 9-month-old baby, and she rocking his child, and the tears falling on her. And they said, don't worry, he done build in the back, and he have his own kitchen, and let her stay there. Let her be, and you know, she could, we will take care of the child. In 6 months' time, they pelt all she closed by the road. Yeah, in 6 months' time, they pelt every single thing by the road. Child, crib, everything by the road. For what? It comes to that. It comes to that. Maybe 2 out of maybe 3 out of the 100 things might be different. But they will turn on you eventually. Get your own place. They will turn on you. Get your own place eventually. I know a lot of people mightn't be too comfortable with what I'm saying this afternoon. But I'm just reading the riot act for you tonight. Get your house in a gear. Get your house in a gear. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break. When I come back, I will tell you why today is a great day for me. Why today is a great day, and why a lot of people just wasting their money and playing that where they advertise. They waste their money. And I have good news for you today. And all those who were condemning me in the past and continue to do that and tell me I have the worst attitude, that's the way I run my business. That is the way I run my business. I have an attitude. I run my business on an attitude. And I will continue to run it on an attitude. And I will tell you why I run it on an attitude. Because month end comes, everybody here will go their merry way, go for drinks, lime, pay their bills, and everybody's happy. I am the person who steers the ship. And I'm in charge. And I'm the person who have to pay all this stuff and electricity and fiber optic bills and everything. I have all the responsibility. But I'll show you when you manage, when you learn to manage, like how I manage, I'll show you the results you get. I have something to tell you today that is really going to shock you. It's not going to shock you. You're not going to be surprised. But because of my skills, ladies and gentlemen, and I also want to acknowledge my hard-working staff, because they played a role. They played a major role. They played a very, very major role. but it's the way we conduct our business. It got us good results today. When we come back, I will tell you.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at ianalleyne@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. SWIFT code provided for international transfers.
Unlock a healthier you with Aja Nutrition's Berberine Plus, the all-natural solution to support your well-being journey. Specially formulated for those facing the challenges of diabetes, prediabetes, and weight management. Berberine Plus is your ally in achieving balanced blood sugar levels, enhanced cardiovascular health, and effective weight control with essential nutrients to support your body's natural processes. Join the Aja Nutrition family and take the first step towards a healthier, more vibrant life today. Available in pharmacies nationwide.
Dreaming of a home to call your own? Start now with freehold land in Grand Couva for just $148,000, only 15 minutes from the highway. No waiting, you can build right away. Call us today and make that dream a reality.
Welcome to eFix Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks, and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories, as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cunupia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. eFix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Looking for quality gate motors and garage doors? Call Expert Gating Systems Limited. We specialize in the installation of automated gates, garage doors, roller shutters, and barriers for your home and business. Leave it to the experts. Call now for a free site visit.
To the occasion. Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Let's start. Before we go further, you know, my good friend, Shavani, worked here, Shavani Ramadan. Today was her nephew's birthday also, and we had to just say hello to him. Caleb Ramadan, that's Florence Ramadan, grandson. Real decent people. Sunil and Seema, that's their son. And Kaylee's. This is Florence Ramadan, for those who don't know, a very well-respected and decent woman in the Christian community. Sister Florence Ramadan. And today was her grandson's birthday. And I did visit them. I want to make a little I did a little video for him, Caleb. And we're going to put it up and wish him all the best. Go ahead. This is I.A.N. I'm going to say a special happy birthday today. He's just 10, really, really great kid. Caleb, and we love him. I mean, I'm good friends to the family. Just came over to their house to have lunch. His grandmother is a great sister Florence, and we love her. So again, we wish you all the best, all right? So here I had lunch with him today. So as you can see, we putting him up on television today. Happy birthday, Caleb. Thank you. Also, ladies and gentlemen, that's one. Second on the agenda. Today, ladies and gentlemen, some information came to us with respect to ratings. That's all I can tell you, with respect to ratings. This is TV land we're talking about here. TV land. And many have said between 6 to 7, they have the #1 show. There are a lot of big advertisers and big companies who try to get in Port of Spain and get into those different stations because they think that it's good. It is good. When we go with stations in Port of Spain, and we have big products and whatever, but I want to tell you, you're wasting your money. And you have not been wasting your money now, but you've been wasting your money years and years and years now. But I don't talk about, I know I'm not going to show the names of the company. I can't do that. We can't do that. In TV land, I can't do that. Because there's a classified document that came out. It goes strictly to the owners of the TV station, and that's it. So they will know how to gauge their sales. But it is something that you should ask them for. Ask them for the insights. Ask them for the results. To see who's #1 between 6 and 7 in TV land. When all those big companies from foreign and big companies with franchise and whatnot, they want to advertise because they feel that if they advertise that, hear what? We're going to do well when we advertise with them. No. There's only one time it shows that so many people are locked on a device is between 6 and 7. But before we go there, ladies and gentlemen, so that is why I tell you, you need to come and advertise with Crime Watch. You need to get your ads. That is why Stamina Energy. And speaking about Stamina Energy, I want to say a special hello to Avinash Lalu from Blue Waters. He's a great guy. We don't have a picture of him, but he's a great guy, Avinash Lalu. And as you know, I'm the Stamina Ambassador, Stamina Energy Ambassador. But why great companies and big companies choose to get their product on the Crime Watch is that they realize, and before I show you something, I want to tell you that never look down on yourself. Never listen to what the masses and the crowd, what they say about you. Whoever laugh, let them laugh. You see, once you have a goal and you have a vision for yourself, once you have a dream about buying a car, building a house, acquiring a big job, go for it. But not every single time you tell someone what is your intention. And why I tell you that, because it takes me back to the Holy Scriptures with Joseph. If Joseph did not tell his brothers what he dreamt, he would have never been sold as a slave. But sometimes you have to go through it. It's all part of the making. In order to reach the palace, you have to go through the prison session. And he went through it. And I believe that I have gone through my sessions. I have gone through. And I can stand boldly to say, I have paid my dues. I have paid my dues. And when in August 2016, I left CNC3. And I said, I'm going to start on my own. Nobody fired me. And in December, I wasn't really onto YouTube. We just had a contractual arrangement with Synergy. I'll give you the story. And on the 16th of December, the 16th of December is when I started that YouTube channel. The 16th of December. Look at it. The 16th of December, 16th of December, what it is? The 13th of September. 2016, am I right? Right. Hold on, I want to get you guys get body. The 13th of December, 2016, when I started. And nobody believed me, There are persons I know who rhyme with me now, said, you're not going to come back. Nobody's going to advertise with you. And I said that I am going to be a brand that nobody will be able to reckon with. I looked at them and said, when I come back, maybe I had all my times in different stations, TV Guide, front page, you name it. I did it. But while I was doing it, there were people, and people will always be there in your life to pull you down. And they'll always have people to support you. They will always have people to support. It's like cricket. 1 minute you love the Guyana team, and because they lost, you have the worst to say. Yeah, you have the worst to say. When TKR, when they were losing, we said the worst about Pollard and Puran. When they won, oh good, we love them. Yeah, and we need to understand that, and that's why earlier o'clock in my career, I put that in my brain, and I understand that well. That the same crowd that cheer you today, the same crowd will say, crucify him. So I am never inspired by human beings. I'm never. Because I know the tendencies of a human. I know it's very treacherous. Human beings are the most treacherous element, and that's why you have to be very, very careful about the people you surround yourself with. And when I started, ladies and gentlemen, in 2016, it was a very rough time. It was a rough road. But from then to now, ladies and gentlemen, you can say how stink my attitude is with my cameraman or my crew. I made it happen based on managerial skills, ideas, and what I think was best to take I.A.N further. I had no previous training, no prior training at no school of journalism. Yeah, they have the people very, they speak very fluent and, good English. And, oh, they are the best. Okay. But yeah, they said the worst about me. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I wonder how they feel today. I wonder how they feel from 13th of December 2016 to 24th of September 2025. I have gotten 148 million people to look at my show. That's the views I have gotten. Everybody here to look at my show. And why I tell you this today, I encourage young people, I encourage the Gen Zs and them, don't let anybody hold you back. You can be anything you want to be. You can be, and that is why I visited a school recently. I can't remember, what's the name of the school? Mount Lambert, RC, and that's why I told the children, I still have that video to run, and I will run it this week. I might run it, but I will run it tomorrow. That you can be anything you want to be. I came from a board house, I walked that whole Carney Savannah Road and went to Vedic school. Every day, back and forth. I did odd jobs, I worked in the gas station. I did odd jobs, but I was never a thief. I was never a con man, I was never that. I was all kind of things, but I was never that. And sometimes people feel that you have to come from a certain lifestyle to be what you want to be. You can come from anything. Once you purpose in your mind and you have a vision, and you condition your mind, everything that you experience in your life right now is started from your thoughts, what you thought about yourself. You birthed it inside here, just inside here. So whatever you're experiencing now is a reflection of your thoughts. It's a reflection of your dream. Nothing happens just so. You birthed it with a thought. Always remember your thoughts, the inner side of you. That's your planting ground. Whatever thoughts, that's what you plant on that ground. And then after it happens outside. Everything I experienced in my life, I had it in here already. I told my grandmother when we were in that board house, when I look at Ricky Tiki, Uncle, they had a show with kids a long time. Ricky Tiki with Uncle I.A.N. And I told my grandmother, I said, one day, I will be on TV. And I could never forget, we had what you call those things when you leave school and you go to visit places? A field trip. Myself, I had to get that Nirmal Janki. Yeah, from Janki's Jewelry, my good friend, he and I went to school. Tell a lot of us. Shoba Jagas, I believe, my good friend from the UK. A lot of us, and we went to the Bata Solo Factory. We went to Solo Factory, and then we went to TTT Building on Marval Street. That's the first time I see TV, and I told them, I say, see, one day, I stood up right in that room, and I listened to this man talking, and I said, one day, I will be on television. And I had about 9 years, I was about 8 or 9, and I said, one day, I will be on television. I watched the camera, and I say, one day, and I just bend my head. Because I wasn't, I'm not an influential guy. When we drop out by school, it's a walk back home. Walk back from Guyana straight to Bilger Road. And after years after that, we went on Win TV and we started. And the great Alison Hennessy, if you get a picture of Alison Hennessy, who used to host Dateline, she had a show at this hotel in town. What's the name of the hotel, boy? It's now the Bricks, Carlton Savannah. They had a show with other journalists. I know what she said when she interviewed me. She said in her entire career, she has never met a personality like I.A.N. That woman called Alison Hennessy. Never forget her. We have a photograph? Go ahead. That person, the late Alison, these are people who have opened the door for many. They must never, their name's supposed to be etched into the history of journalism in this country. That every time somebody goes into TTT or whatever, but you know, in this country, they don't already acknowledge you so much. They don't. But I'm going to take a fast break, and when I come back, I'll tell you why I'm in this mood today. Go ahead.
The I.A.N. Show will be right back.
Tired of throwing money on rent? Own your piece of freehold land in Grand Couva for just $148,000. Safe, peaceful, family-friendly, and ready to build? Call now and make the smart move for your family's future.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Trinidad, Real Republic Savings is on at Passab the Food King. Get instant savings on Swiss tomato ketchup 750 ml 3 packs now $20. Josing noodles broad and fine 200 grams 5 packs now $20. Karibi parboiled rice 400 grams 6 packs now $20. Grace Tropical Rhythms 1 liter 3 packs just $25. Coca-Cola soft drinks 20 ounce 5 bottles now $19.99. Flavorized ice cream assorted 3.2 liter now $44.99. Ibis all-purpose flour 2 kg 2 packs now $30. Sierra Chicken Franks 340 grams 3 packs now $25. Central Farm Halal Local Duck Cut Up 4 pounds now $94.99. Nestle Green Butterfly Milk 250 ml 3 packs for $20. Lotus Soybean Oil 500 ml 2 bottles just $18.99. Brunswick Tuna Flakes 142 grams 3 tins for just $20. Fresh Harvest Green Pigeon Peas 425 grams 2 tins only $18.99. Santa Rosa Chicken Guyana sausages 4 tins now $20. These deals end September 25th or while stocks last.
Quality value, that's our way. The real Burside, we're here to stay. The Food King Bursides.
Have I.A.N. live and in person at your business and showcase your product and services to over 100 million viewers across the I.A.N. network. This is your chance to let millions know about your company or services. Book your live from 30 minutes or more and watch your business be transformed with I.A.N. Live. To book your live, contact I.A.N. at 225-4327 or call our offices at 225-3250 or 389-7018. Don't miss this opportunity. Call and book today.
For over 85 years, Sarin Sampath Limited has been a trusted source for quality local and imported lumber. And for the last 10, our hardware division has delivered everything from top-grade tools to electrical, plumbing, and building supplies. Sarin Sampath, everything for your home repair and construction projects.
The game is on. Join the All Fours tournament at Double R Restaurant and Bar every Wednesday. Compete for a first prize of $2,000. The action starts at 6 p.m.
To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at oneian.allen@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. Swift code provided for international transfers.
Welcome back to the I.A.N. Show.
And that is why that's why you should support my show and support this show, because we help a lot of people every day. But as we go back, and I want to encourage persons, because people out there are demoralized right now. They feel that there is no hope. They feel that Unless you don't jump out, you will never know. Unless you don't learn to swim among the sharks, you will never know you can swim. And there will be challenges in your life. Even your own will never encourage you. My own never encouraged, my family never encouraged me. They never inspired me. And everybody knows, I could tell it on the national television. People might say, making bacchanal. But it doesn't matter making bacchanal, they just never believed in you. They always compared you with other family members. They always say, this one better than you, this one brighter than you, this one have more subjects than you. And there are people like that, and they continue to do that. And if you ask me, that is why I live all by myself. Because there are people who think that that's how, your own will bring you down, and always remember that your own family will make sure you never rise to nothing. Yeah, your own will make sure you never have. And so sad that when you have, they jealous you. Your own blood. They will jealous you, but they'll give you nothing. They'll fight you to the end of the earth, they will fight you. So it's sad sometimes when you never get that encouragement from family, but I never had it, and I never got it. Never. I can stand there, I will say it again, and I know they are looking right now. Of course, they might call me after the show and say, why you said that, but I'll say it again. And that is why you have to beat that storm. You have to beat that storm. Don't listen to none of them. Jump out. You want to become you want to open your own barber shop? You open it. You want to open your music shop? You open it. You want to open your salon? You open it. You want to do nails? You open it. That's where you have to start. Start something. And they will never allow you to enjoy what you never had. And I was, and it's only now, if people might feel you're ranking and you're playing big boy. But no, you are now enjoying what you never had. There are people who had that. But now, see, when you come from nothing, and you achieve, sometimes you have to, for one of a better word, let me see, bask. You have to bask in that. You have to enjoy it. Because you never had that. You work hard and whatever you have done, and you bought a car, you bought a watch, you bought a gold chain, you save your money. You're a market vendor. You continue to be a market vendor. You invest in your produce. You continue whatever you're doing. If you're selling one car, try to buy two. And take your life to the next level. Take your life, but you'll never have support from friends, and your own friends will bust your throat. And that is why I have learned to walk that lonely road where I have no friends. My own friends offended by the way that I have shown sign of success. My own friends. And that's why I only have a few. I have Mirage, I have Rajiv. Yeah, they are my friends. I have a very few friends. And to hell was with the rest. Because maybe they think that they are rich and they're better than everybody. But say, well, that don't make me, if that's you, well, that's you. But today I encourage you, what you can become whatever you want to become. Today I stand today and I tell you that because of my perseverance and because of my and even though I have a master's, still, you can't beat my common sense for that. Sabga from CNC told me that. He said they were amazed. They brought persons, CNC3 brought persons from the Caribbean a day while my show was going on. And they were amazed I could run a whole show without a teleprompter. Just amazed. And how I could toss to something and toss to this one, toss to that one, and know what come without a paper. Because that's my forte. What is your forte? What are you good at? See what you're good at from today. Don't let the next day pass without you pursuing your dreams. And today, let me tell you something. Where everybody washed their mouth on. And today, in speaking about that, I even want to say a special hello. And I know, well, he's in heaven. Whatever person said about him, he had his own way. I want to say a special hello, he's in heaven, to Inshan. Inshan Ali, am I right? Inshan Ishmael, sorry. Yeah. And you know what he told me? Right before, before even he was diagnosed. I called him and I said, Inshan, I'm hearing some news. I know what he said. And I want all his family to listen what I'm saying today. Everybody know Inshan and I used to fight on TV. He said things about him. He said things about me. I come back and say things about him. But I don't like to rile him up because he's different. He's different. He like bacchanal. But nevertheless, when you reach a level, and we had reached that level, I called him and I said, Inshan, is it true what I'm hearing? He said, I.A.N boy, I don't know as yet. He started waiting for the results. And all that time he's good, he's moving around, he's normal. I know what he said. He said, Inshan, he said, I.A.N, see cancer as something passing in my house. And I have my children, and I have my wife. And before it goes to them, I said, don't give it to them, give it to me. That is what that man told me. He said, I took cancer because I did not want that cancer go onto my children and my wife and no member of my family. And when that man said that, it brought tears to my eyes. And that is the day I could remember no wrong he said about me. I could remember no wrong. He said a lot of things about me. Maybe he said a lot of more, but he had his way. Everybody has their way. Everybody has their personality. But how people die and we forget them. I don't forget people. I remember, I don't. And that is why in life there's nothing. Nothing. And always when there are times to highlight your achievement, like today, I highlight my achievement. Today, a certain result came out. A 6 to 7 result. There are other results, but a 6 to 7 result came out. And a lot of advertisers choose to go to advertise 6 to 7. But I'm here to blow your bubble. Now I cannot, and I will not call the other stations and all the other programs. But today, I'm just going to show you where 6 to 7, where Crime Watch is on the ladder. Go ahead. This is where Crime Watch is on the ladder. This is where Crime Watch is on the ladder. 38.69%. The next program is 23. But they say they are number one. They say all their shows are number one. But today I asked the advertisers and the other programs way down. Everybody's number one, 6 to 7. Everybody's number one. And I'll tell you something. Up to this day, in MFO survey will always tell you that Ian is the number one. The ratings, they can't be that. They can't be the 40-somethings. They cannot be that. They cannot be that, ladies and gentlemen. And this is because of hard work. That red part is because of hard work. That's red part because of being stern, because of making sure I have my act together. Sometimes I get on. But today I want to acknowledge the hard-working staff that we have. Those who post, those who write, those who work hard every day and come out to make this happen. It's not just about I.A.N. It is that red signify the hard work that everybody put into this. And in the coming months, they will feel the effects of this success on their pay packets. You get something, don't beat up. They will feel the effects on their pay packets. I will give them something extra. You have nothing monetary to get from this. But it says a lot today. It says a lot when somebody tell you when you are growing up, you'll never be nobody. It says a lot when somebody look at you and say, the same boy that was walking from Shoguna's main road, straight back to Bilger Road, the same young fella who people thought would have never been anybody. Look at my ratings today. And it has been there all the time. And up to this day, they can't beat me. And yet the persons next to me at 23% continue to tell everybody that their station is number one. But I am telling you, and I want you to remember what I say today. I am committed to I.A.N, I stand today. Today is the 25th of September. I am coming. I will run this whole market. Mark my word. I stand today. I am coming. And I am coming to take over that whole market. Watch and see. You watch and watch me well. And remember, I tell you at a national television, I am committed to the whole pie. Not just this part, but every hour I am committed to take. I tell you, not just the commissioner for the ground, but remember that name, I.A.N Network. Remember it. Remember it. So the advertisers out there, all those big companies, you've just been fooling yourself and wasting your money. There are people who advertise with us, will tell you, they spent hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars on other stations and never get that kind of traction. Never. They never got it. And the day they went on Crime Watch and put it between 6 to 7, they said that's the day we never, watch me, it was unbelievable, and they just lock off everybody. And that is what the other stations can't take. They can't take. Other stations right now, they can't even get an ad. Because nobody wants to, it's all about the figures, the analytics. Persons who know that, who understand ratings will know it's all about the analytics. Show me your analytics. You could have what eloquent person, what brilliant person hosting a show. You could do what? You could wear what clothes? I am I.A.N, and believe me, you can't beat me. I tell you that on national television. So stop fooling people. All them stations in town, stop fooling people. You are not number one. I can't come out with it because you all know we can't do that. We can't do that. But that is what it looks like right now. That is what it looks like. Look at that. Look, let me take an ad. Let me take an ad. Hi, caller. Good evening. A call, sorry. And that is what it looks like. 6 to 7? No way. If I give you the names, you'll scream. You'll scream. I beat everything. I beat the morning show. I beat everything in the ratings. Everything I beat the morning show also. The shows during the day that you spend so much, and even the news, I think I beat too. Even the news and ratings, I beat the news and ratings too. Am I right, researcher? Well, let's say 6 to 7. Let's say 6 to 7. I just want you to know that. But even though, let me tell you something, even though they might have views, you can never ask any cable provider. Let them furnish you with the analytics, and they will tell you between 6 and 7, there's so much. It's the only show that everybody on that particular network is locked on to. Crime Watch with I.A.N. Hi, caller. Good evening.
Hi, good afternoon, Ian.
Good afternoon.
Watching your program, interested as always. Guyana, I sit down here thinking, what's about the granny, which the bandits and them pull her down on the stairs? What's about her? Is she okay?
I spoke about her today. She's doing well. I spoke about her, but there's another 76-year-old that you are going to see now. So, ladies and gentlemen, you want to advertise, the numbers on your screen. We're going to take that graph and we're going to post it on I.A.N Network on Facebook now. Post it up and let's get those ads, those live. And that is why when I am live at your business place, you're not going to throw no corn for me, no 2 pieces something and say, hold that and come by me. I don't do that. I don't do that. Wrong person. You want ratings, you want your product to sell, you bring out I.A.N. You bring out I.A.N and you will see. I can remember years ago when CNC3 hired me, and I said, their ratings were down, and I said, here what? Bring me, and this is what I can do. I said, this is what I can do. And they said, oh, you know you can do that. Hire me, and this is what I can do. So much money you want us to pay you? I said, pay me, and this is what I can do. And so said, I deliver. And they brought all other states. Remember they brought Oprah Winfrey at 6 o'clock. All kind of thing. All these big time shows, and nothing to this day can beat Crime Watch. Let me just say that caller. When we come back, I'll tell you how they beat the 76-year-old woman. Hi, caller.
A very, very good afternoon to you, Mr. Allen.
Good afternoon.
I want to say this one more time. Social services in Trinidad is failing citizens.
Everybody know that.
They need to move, get up and move. They need to have counseling. They need to get more active.
True.
And finally, never again, and this is for all the agencies involved, never, ever again in this country we should fail another child. All the best. Have a great evening, sir.
That is so true, and they have failed. They did fail, Mariah. They did fail, Mariah, and they fail on. Imagine children who have they live under those conditions. You saw yesterday program we ran back when Tuesday program yesterday, and you should go back if you missed it. Go back and look at how children live. Very social services. But today I want to tell you about a 76-year-old when we come back. Go ahead.
The I.A.N show will be right back.
Discover Haley's Garden Tobago, a tranquil community minutes from groceries, beaches, and Scarborough Hospital. Freehold ocean view lots starting at $600K plus house construction services available. Financing from all financial institutions. Call now.
Looking for a full-time secondary school where your child feels safe, supported, and inspired? Experience the difference at Upper Level Educational Institute. Our passionate teachers and interactive classes ensure students remain actively engaged and excited to learn. Classes are also available part-time for students, repeaters, and adult learners. Sign up for any part-time subject and get CSEC Math free. Upper Level, a great place to learn, where students come first. Register today.
Cantana, where get them rims? Drive, I went to Racetrack Wheels for the best in brand name rims and the best in brand name tires for my car. Yeah, that's why I get my rims.
Book the Ian Allen Network for a live broadcast of all your special events, including parties, seminars, political and religious events, prayers, funerals, weddings, and more, live on the #1 network. Book now, and use our platform to broadcast to millions of our viewers. If they can't make it, they can view it, live on the Ian Allen Network. Contact our offices at 225-4327 or 225-3250, and book your live event coverage today.
Variety Supplies is at it again, bringing you exciting new arrivals every month. Cook up delicious meals with our top quality pots and covers, ranging from 8 to 26 inches. Get towers, stainless steel bowls in all sizes, elegant serving trays and platters, food warmer pans, strainers, and more. Check out our firecrackers, standing and tabletop stoves. Everything you need all in one place. Denny at 99 Guapa Road, Faizabad. Hundreds of unique items you won't find anywhere else.
It's a jungle out there. Only have breakfast and coffee with the giraffes.
Dear viewers, be reminded that we go live on multiple platforms. If our YouTube is down, you have other options. You can view us live on Facebook on the Ian Allen Network or live from our website at ianalleyne.org.
Looking to complete your home? Be sure to check out Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. We offer modern and affordable furnishings for any household. We carry all major brands of refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers, and more. Check out our Blaufund line of German stainless steel look of chest freezers. Remember, we also carry a wide range of stylish and cost-effective furniture in our very own Relax King brand. Visit our showroom at 99 Calcutta Road, Freeport for the best prices. Contact 232-5170. Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. Fulfilling all your household needs.
Step into the colors and flavors of India at the India in Style Expo opposite the Center of Excellence, Mokoya. Dive into our Indian Food Festival featuring a delicious variety, plus explore vibrant Indian clothing, elegant outfits for the entire family, perfect for every occasion. Open daily from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. opposite the Center of Excellence in Mokoya. Get ready, Shogunas! The Fab India Expo is back, starting on September 18th, right opposite the Medford gas station, Shogunas. Shop authentic Indian fashion, food, jewelry, home decor, and much more. Don't miss out on the Fab India Expo opposite Medford gas station, Shogunas, your one-stop cultural destination.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Before we go on to the topic where the 76-year-old woman was beaten, someone just sent me a picture. I was speaking about Inshan a while ago. Someone sent me a photo, and this photo was taken years ago during the flood. I think we took out that picture in Kelly, Harlem to be exact. I could remember that. That's many. That was either the first flood in 2018 or somewhere around there. Yeah, the first flood, and we met. And all that time we never used to talk, and he just stopped me, and we were just talking something. And but nevertheless, sometimes we just have to leave it alone. And to his family, I really hope that Allah gives them that strength to because I could imagine they're only humans, they're only people like us. They still grieve. I guess his children will miss him. They continue to, that space, that void. And I just wanted to put it up and say something good about him. I never had the opportunity. I did go to the funeral. I did attend his funeral. And I don't know why I'm saying that now. It's just that we can't afford to be bitter with who say and what say, and this one did say that about me. No, I don't think about that. I might stop talking to you. I might have nothing to do with you, but I prefer it like that. Sometimes you just have to leave something. Do I have that clip? Hello? So a lot of people, they were aware that I did attend the funeral, and I met the imam and whatnot, and a lot of people were shocked, but I don't totally remember that. I'm nice. I be nice. If you're nice, I be nice. Come back to me. So to his family, you all be strong, and to the children of Inshan, Ishmael, you had a great dad. He had his way, but he was a great guy. Okay? So let's continue. Today, a 76-year-old woman was beaten at her home. Listen to this. Go ahead.
I was cooking, and I see two fellas running. Well, from the time I see fellas running, up went and I pushed the gate. The burglar he pushed me back, and he come in.
So you in the kitchen?
I was in the kitchen cooking.
This what time this happened, Auntie?
Around 11.
Wait, 11 today?
Yes.
This morning, and it's 10 past 2 right now.
Around 11 o'clock, I was trying to hustle up the food before lunchtime. Because, the sun has come out so hot.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't fight with this man. He was thick, real thick and big. He could make you, me. He's so...
Indian or African?
African. He's so thick.
One person?
Two of them. One holding me down.
The other one is Indian or African?
Two African. And the other one searching up. And he tied me with a cord, beating me. He picked up a knife. One of my knife, well, I don't know.
That knife, that silver knife there?
Yeah.
So why police didn't take that for fingerprint?
They dust it already.
They dust it already? That is this knife across here?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. God in heaven alone know.
They take up this here?
Yeah. That's my knife. And all here was holding just now. Big.
Look at the injury she sustained, watch.
All my back and he only coughing me. And he tell me, I'll take out your eye. I will stab you up.
So the coffee in your face and thing?
All over he beating me. He beating me right through my head. He hitting my head to the ground.
You have a bump here?
I tell you, the man beating me.
All here? Yeah, the bump right here.
The man beating me up and down.
And you're diabetic?
Yes. In 76 years, I am an homicide.
How long have you been living here?
I live in here around 30 years.
You ever experienced anything like that?
No.
So it just goes to show who never experienced it, and all the years they're living in a spot, could get it now. So don't feel you're living here 30 years and it's a safe area. Well, I born and grew up in this house and nobody don't come in different. 30 years.
30 years I live in here. And on the last day in July, I walk in just to go by Honeybee. And two fellas come from behind and pull away my purse.
Wow, that's crime.
But
yeah,
the purse what I had on me had the money, but it had a small purse with my keys and some small change.
Yeah.
And he push his hand in my purse and he run to the next fella, and the other fella tell him, "Give she back the purse, it had nothing in it." And he come back and he throw it back for me, and he tell me, "That is all the money you have? That is all the money you have?"
That's when you're walking on in July month?
Yeah.
Ward Lane, right, Ward Lane at Socorro.
Yeah, and the other fella tell him, "Give she back she purse." And I walk out fast to the main road, and I tell the fellas in Honeybee what now happened.
And look how, imagine July.
The last day in July.
The last day, July, August, September. Almost come down to the last year.
Yeah.
Look, bandits come by your house now. You can imagine this at 11 o'clock.
I cooking, I don't know what to say. I wanted to take the pot of hot thing and
why didn't you do it?
I couldn't make with them. It was
one person.
It's two of them, one holding on to me. Put me on the ground, dragging me. All I could do is try and take out the
this
gas.
reminds me of that case where we went to in Grandy, where they dragged the woman from the step. Remember that video? Drag you, Miss Jennings? Like how?
By my 2 feet.
By your 2 feet? Miss Jennings drag you from, and have you dragging on your back here going down, dragging you like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dragging you, not holding you and say go, go, go?
No.
Dragging you on your 2 feet?
Yes. Until I get to the bottom and then...
We have to find them, you know. We have to find them. We have to find them. They have no respect for elderly. They have no respect. This woman could be their mother. You understand?
It could be your mother, it could be your grandmother.
Your grandmother. And she looks well for her age. And drag it. So they drag you all entire here.
All here from front to back and back to front. And I try to tell them, stop fighting up. Stop fighting up. Stop fighting up. I will stab you. I will do it. And he keep beating me all the time. Keep me so about 15, 20 minutes doing me all this.
20 minutes just went on for.
It's God alone know how they leave me.
So when they were leaving you, what did they say?
They say nothing. They say we will leave you because they don't pick up my diamond chain and my
little earring and things.
My earring, as I said, what my children gave me for my Mother's Day, and bracelet or whatever it is. They take all what's valuable and they go on. But for a wedding in August month, we buy a cheap watch for $100. Pretty. And I said, well, I'm keeping that to go anyway.
Well,
so they take it. They take that because they realize that it's just camouflage thing. They leave the that watch.
They no jewelry.
Yeah, but they take the other one. The other one. And they raising you up and they hitting you in your ribs, in your back.
Cough, like cough?
Cough.
Man cough, as they say?
Man cough. Beating you and telling me, shut up, shut up, shut up, pushing down all these things in my mouth. And real beating me. It's only God I called to help me. And I'm trying to reach outside, and I can't reach outside. Every time I reach, I need to go outside.
Like door there?
Yeah, they pull in my back. They pull in my back. When I catch myself and realize, hey, 1 minute I here, 1 minute I there.
So every time you reach by the door, they're pulling
your back?
Pulling
back. They're letting me go by the door because somebody on the road will see me. I was trying to reach out on the road in the yard for somebody to see. And then after, I couldn't even make I had to hold on to send up the amount of blows and licks.
But look at burglar proof you have here.
Right through the house.
Look at burglar proof.
Burglar proof. And they come in and they ransack the whole house.
So the front door was open?
The kitchen.
Yeah, well, they're cooking for the heat now.
Well, that is what...
You have a burglar proof gate?
Yeah, the burglar proof gate. When I push it, he pushed me back. And I just changed our gas tank. So, you want a little space
yeah.
To...
It happens so fast, just the time you rest. It's like when you rest down your guards, when you put down your guards, that is it. You just change the gas tank so the door just open, you're just working inside.
Yeah.
It's 30 years you here,
30 years I live in here. First time this ever happened. The guy thicker than that child. To tell you how big he
was.
Yeah. He's 1.5 times that, and he keeps slapping me up, beating me. I tell him I'm 76 years old. What is wrong with you?
How we tell you?
Aside a pension, I don't keep no money. My son does keep my money for me.
Yeah.
I say the only thing I just have is food here to cook. He don't
what he said? But you think they had knowledge that you were here alone this morning?
This, I don't know, Mr. Allen. I don't know these people. They look like they're going from house to house and making investigation.
The I.A.N show will be right back.
Unbeatable deals, unbeatable experience. More savings, more smiles. Shop smart, save more at S&S. Quality you trust, prices you love. At S&S Supermarket, we make every trip rewarding. From unbeatable promotion to top-tier customer service, we bring you the best deals with an endless variety and effortless shopping.
Step into Sensational Beauty Studio by Tina, your one-stop beauty destination. From micro shading and brow tinting to makeup, hair coloring, manicures, pedicures, and relaxing massages. Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Walk-ins and appointments welcome. Book today.
Welcome back to the I.A.N show.
And make an investigation. But if they did come and call me by the gate, I wasn't going to answer. But they just keep, I just only see them running when I see them in the window. I push the gate fast, but I couldn't make with them.
Oh, so they were just walking around to see if they have a door open. They're looking for entrance.
That is exactly.
They jump the squares a short gate, but you'll have to change all that now, no? The back gate.
They jump the wall in the back.
They jump the gate to the back?
They jump the wall.
Sorry, they jump the wall. There's a back wall.
Yeah.
So we have to put up the, yeah.
They jump the wall in the back.
They jump the wall to the back.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how they came through.
I see them running, and when I see them running,
yeah. Third time in the street? There's a third in Ward Lane. Third.
Oh, is this second time?
Incident. No, they say third home invasion in Ward Lane. You see, a lot of people, let me explain what's going on in this country here. A lot of people not reporting it, you know. Things are happening and a lot of people not reporting and saying exactly what is happening. I mean, look at you, and they put all these napkins and everything. There's blood in the napkin there.
Yeah, my face was swollen.
Swollen, yeah. It was swollen.
So what have you to say as his son? What have you to say? Tell me, I mean, imagine you. I mean,
I'd never expected somebody to do that to my mother.
To your mama.
Somebody of that at that age, when you look at her, you
will have no mercy when they come to your house, you know. She said they coffin her like man. They coffin her.
He raising me up and he coffin me in my ribs.
Pray to God, we don't know who it is, you know. Pray to God.
He coffin me in my ribs and he beating me and he tie me up with the sheet.
Yeah, we'll get it.
With the.
But you're just disappointed, huh?
Terribly so.
It don't make. It makes you feel like just to run from this place.
Run and go where? That's the next question.
Run and go where? Run and go where?
live in your country and
I think everybody living under siege right now. Yeah?
And that is so true. Everybody's living under siege, and that's why I try my best. I try my best to make it safe. I try my best to go after these people and them. Every day I do that. Every day we hunt them down.
Every day you just be trying.
Every day we hunt them down. Every day we hunt them. Every day we hunt them down to make sure we could get. I mean, this is the next case. We'll pick up and sure we'll find them. And when we find them, we'll deal with them. That's crazy, because there's a third home invasion in Ward Lane. The third. They say the third. And just imagine on July, last day in July, you walking good to go by the road.
Yeah,
on the road.
Yeah, she come and she
good, you walking. So much imagine you come outside, you get robbed. You come outside, you walk on the road, you get robbed. You come outside, you come out. Then after that, you're in your own house. Wait, now, that Dr. Reddy?
Yeah.
Dr. Reddy, never shake your hand, man. Come now. Dr. Reddy, were you related to the doctor in Charlieville?
No.
That Dr. Reddy?
No.
Well,
I'm in Sava.
Okay, well, let's say hello to everybody.
Hi.
Imagine the doctor had to come and see us. So, doctor, we'll leave you. Okay. We'll leave you with your patient, right?
No
so,
problem.
Thanks again. So, I thought you related to the very popular Dr. Reddy. We had a Dr. Reddy in Charlieville.
I think he died.
My mother believed in him,
No, he died.
Yeah, he died. He died. And she cried. She cried really cried for him. Yeah. So, I'll leave you with your patient. Thank you again. Thank you, doctor.
Okay, Dr. Reddy.
So, what happened? Somebody the manhunt.
It gone down. Yeah.
Okay, and then
so, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ward Lane. As you can see, other relatives have just arrived here, and the granddaughter and whatnot. What do you have to say about this? I mean, you come to see your grandmother.
It hit home, so it hit home, so you have to, be vigilant out there. The elderly people have
imagine she walked this road, right? In July, the end of July, the same road, she got robbed. Come back in her house today, 11 o'clock, the woman cooking food, cooking food, but it's very terrible.
It is.
But we'll see what we can do, make a breakthrough. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, just showing you the house where the 76-year-old, imagine normal people and regular people, they have their whole nice home, quiet. They have the burglar proof inside, they have the burglar proof, all the other relatives and nephews and nieces, everybody's traumatized. They're sad because this is Granny's home. Everybody going by the grandmother, everybody, and it is so frightening, Just look at the distance where the home.
Crime Watch does not end at 7 p.m. It continues on all our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and on our website. Download the I.A.N. app today.
Distance where the homes are located. I mean, they have an apartment building right here. They don't even care. They don't even care about the apartment building right here. Also, ladies and gentlemen, so you see what went on there. Also, family searches for answers as missing Cedros woman found dead in Point Fortin. I had to tell you, hanging from a tree near the beach. The search ended tragically for 57-year-old Shilawati Lorna Badasi of Boys Boog Village, Cedros, who was discovered dead just off Seaview Crescent leading to the popular Clifton Hill Beach. The discovery was made early on Wednesday, September 24th. She was discovered hanging from a tree along Seaview Drive, Clifton Hill, Point Fortin. CSI personnel processed the scene and found an unopened bottle of poison labeled Herbanet and broken tablet packets. Bidasi was last seen around 8:30 a.m. on Tuesday in Point Fortin, complaining to co-workers of feeling unwell and leaving to return home. When she did not return to her home, her phone was found switched off, and ladies and gentlemen, she was found hanging. That's all we have so far. The search for missing woman from Cedros. Also, ladies and gentlemen, an amputee businessman fatally shot in the yard of his Valencia home. Amputee businessman, a truck and a backhoe owner was gunned down in his yard on Tuesday night in Valencia, marking the 20th homicide for the month of September. Tomorrow we'll have to meet the family. I need to meet the family. The deceased has been identified. Can his family get in contact with me? Please send me a WhatsApp, please. Family of Rasheed Ali of Plantation Road, Valencia. Reports indicate around 10:30 p.m. on Tuesday, September 23rd, Ali, who was at home when he was attacked and shot. Do we have a picture of Ali? When they arrived at the scene, a man directed them to the garage area of Ali's home where they observed his lifeless body with his arms amputated, bleeding from gunshot wounds. So wait, he was an amputee then? Okay. He said, so ladies and gentlemen, CSI personnel also recovered one live round 40.40 ammunition, 3 spent .40 shells, and 1 deformed projectile. Just had to let you know that. So, amputee businessman fatally shot in the yard of his Valencia home. If you have any information, get in contact with me. Apparently, we're hearing extortion. Can his family get in contact with me? Also, the family from Cedros. Also, ladies and gentlemen, young adult male killed in hit and run on Sir Solomon Ocha Highway. A man was killed in a hit and run accident along the Sir Solomon Ocha Highway near Bagonsing Hardware, Shogunas on Wednesday. Around 7 or 8, emergency personnel traveling north on the highway were alerted by passerby and stopped to render assistance. They found an unidentified man believed to be in his mid-20s and of mixed descent, lying on the medium with severe injury consistent with a vehicular accident. The victim was taken to Shogunas Health Facility and later transferred to Mount Hope General Hospital, where he was pronounced dead at 9:58 p.m. Investigators later visited the hospital and accident scene. Efforts to locate any CCTV footage of the incident proved unsuccessful as there are no cameras in the immediate area. And let me tell you something. I need to tell you this if you don't know. If you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, persons that we were looking for on that I just want you to know. We just want you to know. Do you know, ladies and gentlemen, that this highway, when you reach Endeavour flyover on the northbound lane, you know no cameras working straight down to Grand Bazaar. You know about that? No cameras, you know. Just imagine, and we are talking about dealing with crime, and we are talking about fighting criminals when they abduct your loved ones, abduct your daughter, abduct your son, rob your business. There's no cameras. The cameras are not working from Endeavour straight to Grand Bazaar. You all didn't know that? Well, know it now. Know it now. So when the thieves and them pass through, when they go Monroe Road, if they go by the Bird Sanctuary flyover, you can't find them. You don't know where they went to. As soon as they leave Endeavour flyover here, cameras not working. You can imagine that? So the government, ladies and gentlemen, need to come out and tell the nation that they're going to repair all, because remember that's a problem that they inherited. That's a problem that they inherited. So we need to get those cameras working. When you go to Guyana, you'll be surprised to know the quality of cameras on all those poles in Guyana. It is unbelievable. Every intersection you see a camera with Wi-Fi, big box and everything. All kind of gadgets and all kind of thing on the lamp pole. telling you, when you're going down the highway, they tell you, showing you how much miles per hour. And if you're doing 78 and it's a 60 mile per hour zone. Yeah, it's unbelievable. You see flashing lights, you see camera on all the street lights. They flash you when you break the light, when you're driving fast on the highway. Yeah, I'm telling you. But I'm just letting you know. So some of you who maybe didn't know, let it be known today that the cameras from Endeavour on the northbound lane heading to Gambas are not working. Don't ask me why I know that. Don't. Marlon King ordered to face trial for 2006 murder of 4-year-old Amy Anamaturo. Marlon King. You know, ladies and gentlemen, nearly 20 years after the brutal killing of 4-year-old Amy Emily Anamaturo, her stepdad, Marlon King, has been ordered. Do you know I met her family and that was 20 years ago I was around? On September 23rd, the San Fernando jury deliberated more than 4 hours at the O'Mara Judicial Center but was unable to reach anonymous verdict. The case was presided over by Justice A.N. St. Clair Douglas, ended in a hung jury forcing a retrial. This was King's second trial for the crime. In 2012. He was convicted and sentenced to death by hanging by then High Court Judge Anthony Carmona after a jury found him. Look how long that going on now, boy. 20 years now. 20 years. After a jury found him guilty. However, in July 2021, the Court of Appeal overturned that conviction, allowing for a new trial. Amy's death in 2006 shocked the nation. She was tortured and fatally stabbed at King's home along St. Martin Road, Marabella, where he lived with her mother, Anita. Medical and eyewitnesses evidence painted a harrowing picture of a final moment. King's neighbor, Anthony Rock, testified that he saw the child hanging by her hair from a cloth tied to a door ledge as King punched her repeatedly, up to 30 times. She was gagged, clad only in underwear, and bore marks of severe abuse. Doctors later confirmed Amy had been burned with cigarettes on her vagina, in her thigh, and forearm just an hour before her death. Her body also showed multiple internal and external injuries, including broken ribs, ruptured organs, and extensive bruising at the time. She weighed only 33 pounds, but was underdeveloped and had difficulty speaking. The case will now return to the cause list for scheduling of King's third trial. And imagine, almost 20, here he already 20 years. So you can imagine when that finished, they will have to check all those years that he has been incarcerated too. Am I right, researcher? Yeah? Yeah? So it's not hanging there again? There is none. Am I right? Yeah. Also, ladies and gentlemen, robbery struggle at gas station ends with piece of gas finger bitten off. Around 10 p.m. on Tuesday, September 23rd, Corporal Huggins and officers from the Southern South Division, San Fernando Inquiries and Operations Unit responded to a report of a robbery in progress at a Uniped gas station along Lady Hales Avenue, San Fernando. Upon arrival, police interviewed a security guard who reported while on duty, he observed a man later identified as Dennis Sean, placing items in his pocket and attempting to leave. A struggle ensued during which Sean allegedly bit off approximately 1 centimeter of the guard's finger. The suspect was detained on the scene while the injured guard was taken to San Fernando Hospital for medical treatment along with his severed finger. Officers of San Fernando CIDs continued. So hats off to Corporal Huggins and officers from the Southern Division and Sicheran, Sergeant Sicheran. Great work. Also, Princestown teacher held with cocaine at school. We didn't have a photograph of this gas station. Also, Princestown teacher held with cocaine at school. Around 2:10 on Tuesday, 23rd of September 2025, PC Kangu of Princestown Police District responded to report at St. Julian Presbyterian School. During the exercise, officers searched a 49-year-old teacher assigned to school who was identified as Kevin Doman of Lineap Street, Reform Village. A quantity of cocaine weighing 3.2 grams was allegedly found hidden in his person. He was arrested and taken to the Princestown. So imagine teacher found with cocaine. So that's why sometimes you see everybody have their own issues. Everybody go fighting some demon. And imagine your child have to face the consequences because even, I can tell you something, and I want to tell you this, on national television, people have been complaining about teachers, certain teachers at the Montrose Government School. That's say Montrose Government School. So you see your teachers going through the thing, but when your child come, your child have to pay the price. They have to beat, they have to insult your child, demoralize your child. And that's what it have a certain teacher, she has no way in speaking. A certain teacher at the Montrose Government School has no way in speaking to children. Imagine children from that school, they don't want to go into a class, they got to go to the school. Just imagine that. Do we have it? That's the Montrose Government School. So imagine, so you see some teachers fighting the challenges and the demand of alcoholism, and they go to school and they have to yell at your child, they have to, and they have an attitude, and yet they are hard-working teachers out there. And this is in no way to discredit teachers, but they are hard-working teachers out there, teachers that love their job. And speaking about teachers, right in Carpichaima East, Carpichaima West, I went to that school. I attended that school. Today, vandals targeted Carpichaima West Secondary in late-night incident documents. But I will tell you something. Police investigating late-night incident of vandalism at Carpichaima West. That was from the Carpichaima Senior Comprehensive. There was now Carpichaima West Secondary School on Wednesday, where damage was discovered to classroom door security documents and school property. According to reports, around 11 p.m. on September 24, the security officer stationed at the school heard suspicious noises coming from the northern side of the compound. He left the security booth to investigate but observed nothing unusual in the area. Upon returning, he discovered several items disturbing the booth, 16 pages from the desk diary. But I will tell you something, that have more in it. If somebody go to vandalize a school, they would make their way. That have more in it, They would, and you need to investigate that. The Ministry of Education, spearheaded by the minister, but it happened on a school compound too, so the Minister of Education have to get involved. Whether it be MTS, but it's the Minister of Education, that is Mr. Dowlat. Michael Dowlat, he has to get involved in that, because if somebody vandalizes a school, why would somebody, ladies and gentlemen, go to the booth and tear off, rip off the school diary, pages from the diary? What is in it? What is in that diary that is so sensitive that despite vandalizing certain classrooms and whatnot, they had to tear something out from that book? What was written in that diary, ladies and gentlemen, that is so incriminating that somebody had to stage an event looking like the school was vandalized by by unknown person? But who will make their way to the booth and take off pages from the school diary, from the diary, that the station diary? It's called a station diary at the school. Who will go in the guard booth? What was written in that booth, in that book, that was so sensitive that nobody must know about? And that is the angle you must look at that. Don't look at the person that vandalized the school. Don't look at that. That is a throw-off. And turn over dustbin and thing. The secret of that entire incident at Carpichaima West lies in the guard booth and that book. It had nothing else again. The throw-off, ladies and gentlemen, the throw-off is what went on at the school, but what was documented in the station diary, in the guard booth. Why that day, ladies and gentlemen? That happened last night, That happened last night around 11 p.m. So what went on Tuesday? What went on yesterday and what went on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? What went on that was written in that diary that person had, how somebody come to vandalize? Well, what value that would be to rip off a page, to rip it off. Look, I rip off my page. Tell me, ladies and gentlemen, tell me. Something in the motor beside the pestle and to the teachers at that school, be on high alert. Something cooking. Something is cooking. Safeguard yourself. Safeguard your belongings. Safeguard your car. Children, be on high alert. That is my school, you know. You know, that is my school. Boy, I get relics in our school, yes? I didn't get enough. You thank God, you have to thank God I alive, yes? Thank God I alive. I didn't get enough. Thank God I alive. But let me tell you something. There's a teacher called Kenneth Mose. Anybody know Kenneth Mose? Kenneth Mose. I guess he had about 76 strokes to me still. 76. My other friend have about 30. Omar Mohammed have about, I think, 36 or 42. Alan has some. Gavin has some to collect too. Yeah, Kenneth Mose. But we get relics in our school. Fazil late MP Fazal Karim dealt with me too. Watch me. I had the beans in our school and beans in them. But we was never thrown out of school and thing, yeah. But we just lime in the corridor, you know. That kind of thing, lime in the corridor. We used to make noise and blocky, running on the step and all kind of thing. That kind of back and that thing. But not like drugs and all kind of thing. It was a great time. It was a great time. Just we never used to do our homework and thing. That's all. That's Capital East. This is the one to the highway, you know. I went to this one also. I went to this school also. Let me see this school again, boy. Oh, let's so don't see it there. Oh, yeah, it's the same school, man. Right, that was Capital Junior side. That was with the burgundy pants and the cream shirt. Those days, you know, it's a carry me to school. What driver? Mad Dog driver or something like that. American Bulldog. A van had a van that the writing on the van was American Bulldog. Or Bad Dog or something. Yeah. So I went to that school. My art teacher was Miss King. I wonder if she's alive. Yeah, Miss King. They had Mr. Barrow. I remember Mr. Barrow. They had Brucewell. Yeah. Yeah, they had Brucewell. They had a teacher right from Lunchbag there. Yeah, that's well bacchanal, boy. But look at me today. So, ladies and gentlemen, also an elderly woman targeted in a shocking taxi abduction, robbed while en route to church. Going to church, you know. Some of these churches have to understand, you have to over your service early because times are different. Not everybody has convenience of a car. After 7 in the morning too, but some of these churches overdo this. They have service very late in the night. And you have to understand that people have to travel. Not everybody convenient and blessed to have a car. Or make arrangement for the church van or some brother or sister to drop them. But sometimes it's a ranking thing because sometimes you're passing the members like busting the road. Car in the road, you see them stand up there and you go wind down your glass. Feel that enough for somebody. A 70-year-old woman was abducted and robbed while traveling to church in a private hired taxi along Western Main Road, Westmoreland on Wednesday morning. The victim entered the vehicle around 7:53 a.m. at the PTSC bus stop, expected to be driven to a church at Gala Street, Port of Spain. The taxi was occupied by 2 men. According to the report, the driver described as a dark-skinned man of East Indian descent, slim built with shoulder-length straight hair, slick back turned off the usual route at the Audrey Jeffers Highway traffic light, heading north along Maraval Parkway, and then east onto Fitzgerald Blackman Drive, arriving at Good Health Medical Center against the victim will. At the location, the men announced the hold-up, causing the woman to fear for her life. The driver handed her bag to his accomplice in the back, who robbed her of 300 TTA Samsung cell phone valued $1,700 and 3 gold ring worth $15,000. The victim was later dropped a short distance away. Just imagine that. Just imagine that, ladies and gentlemen. So you need to be careful. Going to church again, rob and all too. Also, a bottle stuck in the rib cage two caught in the act by police, robbing an 80-year-old man wallet with $51 taken. An 80-year-old man was threatened with a bottle and robbed of his wallet while sitting in his parked car along London Street, Port of Spain on Wednesday. Longden. Two young men of African descent approached the victim, one chubby built, about 5'9", brandished a bottle and demanded cash and valuables, while the second slim built with plaited hair assisted in the robbery attempt. The elderly man, fearing for his life, handed over his wallet containing $51 and other valuables. While the robbery was in progress, a black SUV carrying 3 police officers arrived at the scene, and the officers alighted and immediately accosted the pair. Both suspects were cautioned and arrested for robbery. Thank God they got them. These are the people that did that arrested. These people should be highlighted. Also, pensioner robbed at gunpoint during attempted TV purchase. Go near the hire to buy TV and get robbed. Bacchanal, they will never learn. Lady, Facebook again. I have so much to tell you tomorrow. Tomorrow I want to tell you what really went on in Sunshine. I really want to tell you what went on when we spoke to the family. Sometimes the program takes a different turn, but we're going to air it very early tomorrow. So ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful night. WhatsApp me. And remember, don't forget the graph. Don't forget the graph. Don't forget where we are. All our advertisers, don't forget it. Don't forget it. This is where we are on the ratings. 6 to 7. Nobody could beat us. I can't tell you who's the rest down there because they will feel sick by now. They're going to feel sick. Really, really sick. They're going to feel sick. Really, really sick. So ladies and gentlemen, WhatsApp me. Let me know what's happening. Make sure, get your ads on Crime Watch. All that graph, is that graph posted already? It is. Right. And remember, those of you who would like to get me at your business for half an hour to 45 minutes, you can call those numbers for those live appearances. People have already started the call. We are booking up because remember, we had to put all the logistics in place for that appearance. This is Ian Allen. This is Crime Watch. Have a wonderful night. And when we do a live for you, everybody's watching. Everybody's watching. We don't need to go to somebody who said 6, 7 cameras. No, I go with a gimbal and that device and that's it. And you will see that quality is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful night. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come with